Okay, let us start with today's session, today's class. Okay, yesterday till where we have completed Sajarika, Deb Burma.
Same, I was absent yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday what topics did we complete? What were the topics?
Aims of past A
Okay, and
principle of past A and past aid priorities.
okay. John Deep, read out the aims of first aid.
Aims. First aid.
Others, please don't
First
talk.
aid is the first.
Aims and objectives. Aims and objectives. Aims and objectives of first aid. Huh?
Yesterday I came late. Sorry.
Okay.
Yesterday I came little bit late.
Then you didn't note down your answer?
Yes, I will note down.
Okay, from where?
From reference.
Principles. Principles, did you write?
Yes.
Okay, read out the principles. Principles of first aid.
Principles like preserve life. This includes the life of the casualty and the rescuer.
Second point.
Protect the casualty from further harm. Ensure the scene and the casualty
Take no scene. SCN is scene. Ensure the scene. SCEN is scene.
Yes.
After that?
After that, video close.
Okay. Sriyam?
Yes, ma'am.
Read out the aims and objectives.
Objectives.
Aims and objectives.
Okay, ma'am. To understand your own abilities and limitations, to stay safe and calm at all times, to assess the situation quickly and calmly, to assist the casualty and provide the necessary treatment with the help of others if possible, to pass on relevant information to the emergency services or to the person who takes responsibility for the casualty, to be aware of your own needs.
Okay. Ferry Dikhar. Who is Ferry Dikhar? Fakri Dikhar. Yes, can you hear me? Fakri Dikhar. Ghor Das. Yes, you please read out the first 8 priorities.
Assess a situation quickly and clearly.
Calmly.
Protect yourself and any casualty from danger. Never put yourself at risk. Prevent cross contamination between yourself and the casualty as best as possible.
Casualty. Casualty. CASUALTY.
Comfort and reassure casualty. Assess the casualty and identify as best as you can the injury or nature of illness affecting a casualty. Given early treatment and treat the casualties with the most serious condition fast. Arrange for Appropriate help, call for an emergency help if you suspect serious injury for illness. Take or send the casualty to the hospital. Transfer him into the care of a healthcare professional or to the higher level medical care. Stay with a casualty until care is available.
Oh, good then. Okay, so today, and what was the Nafe Taba? Nafe
Yes,
Taba.
ma'am.
Yes. What was the symbol of first aid?
Ma'am, tomorrow I will absent.
Tomorrow you was absent.
Yes, ma'am.
Tenia.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the symbol of first aid?
A white cross on a green background.
Okay, and it was given by
ISO.
what is the full form?
International and organization or standardization.
No. International Organization for Standardization. International
ma'am.
Organization for Standardization. For standardization.
Okay, ma'am.
For standardization.
Yes, ma'am.
Today we'll write down, we will
Okay,
study
ma'am.
about the rules of first aid. Okay, please note it down. Rules of first aid. Rules of first aid. This is a subheading. You can underline it. Write down. Important rules of first aid are as follows. Important rules of first aid are as follows. Important, please others, please don't talk. Important rules of first aid are as follows. It's better if every one of you on your videos, at least I can see you. Okay, number 1, you write down check. C-H-E-C-K, check. Number 1, check. C-H-E-C-K, check. Put a dash. Check. C-H-E-C-K, check. Put a dash and write down. Find out. Find out what had happened. What had happened. Find out what had happened. What had happened. H-A-P-P-E-N-E-D. What had happened. And then T-H-E and then. What had happened and then. What is wrong with the person. What had happened and what is wrong with the person. And what is wrong with the person. What is wrong, W-R-O-N-G, wrong with the person, full stop. With the person, full stop. Comfort the victim. Comfort the victim, C-O-M-F-O-R-T. Comfort the victim. Comfort the victim.
Can you repeat again?
Yes. First is check. Okay, C-H-E-C-K, check. Then you put a dash and write down. Find out what had happened. And don't talk, who is talking? And then what is wrong with the person? What is wrong with the person? Full stop. Comfort the victim. Comfort the victim. V-I-C-T-I-M, victim. And arrange shelter. And arrange shelter. S-H-E-L-T-E-R. And arrange shelter. And arrange shelter. S-H-E-L-T-E-R, shelter. Number second point, you write down call. C-A-L-L. C-A-L-L, call. Call, and then put a dash. Put a dash and write down arrange for, arrange, A-R-R-A-N, arrange. Arrange for professional medical aid. Arrange for professional medical aid. Professional, P-R-O-F-E-S-S-I-O-N-A-L, professional medical aid, AID, aid. Arrange for professional medical aid. Means you will have to call for the emergency, what? Aid. Okay, what was the emergency number? Robin Riang. What is the emergency number? Yes, Robin Riang say. Emergency number? Who knows?
No, ma'am.
Srijana?
108, ma'am.
Okay, so you will have to call for 108. Okay, that is the emergency number. Number 3, you write down care. C-A-R-E, care. C-A-R-E, care. Put a dash and write down help the victim. Help the victim. Help the victim, comma, V-I-C-T-I-M, victim. Victims are also known as Sakani. Yes, Sakani. Victims are also known as.
Yes, ma'am.
Victims are also known as.
Sakani.
I can hear you, ma'am.
Victims. Victims are also known as.
Sakani. S-A-K-A.
Srijana. Victims are also known as.
Casualties.
Yes, good. So care. Put a dash and write down help the victim, comma, preferably, P-R-E-F-E-R-A-B-L-Y, preferably, P-R-E-F-E-R-A-B-L-Y, preferably without moving him or her. Preferably without moving him or her. Without moving him or her. You should avoid too much of movement. Okay, it will instead cause harm to the victim or the casualty. So in the rules of first aid, the 3 C's. Okay, the 3 C's are, what are they? Nafe Taba. Prakriti, you tell me. In the rules of first aid, what are the 3 C's? KB?
Check, call, and care.
Yes. So in the rules of first aid, the 3 C's are check, call, and then care. Okay. First you will have to check, and then you will have to call for emergency help, and then you will have to care and give comfort to the patient or the victim or the casualty. Okay. Next, you write down golden rules of first aid. Golden rules of first aid. It is the next subheading. You write down golden rules of first aid. Golden, G-O-L-D-E-N, golden. Golden rules of first aid. Golden rules of first aid, put a dash. And, underline it and write down number 1. Do first thing first. Do first thing first. Do first thing first. F-I-R-S-T, first thing first. F-I-R-S-T. Do first thing first, comma, quickly. Q-U-I-C-K-L-Y, quickly. Q-U-I-C-K-L-Y, quickly. Put a hyphen. Quietly, Q-U-I-E-T-L-Y, quietly. Quickly, quietly. quickly, quietly, without, 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 or panic. F-U-S-S. Without fuss or panic. P-A-N-I-C. Without fuss or panic. You should not do hula turi, okay?
Without,
Fuss or
without,
panic. Fuss, fuss. F-U-S-S. F-U-S-S. Without fuss or panic. P-N-I-C. Panic. Number to assess the situation, to assess the situation, to assess A-S-S-C-S-S, to assess the situation, to assess the situation calmly, C-A-L-M-L-Y, calmly, C-A-L-M-L-Y, calmly, comma, give confidence, give, G-I-V, give confidence, C-O-N-F-I-D-E-N-C-E, confidence, comma, talk to him or her, talk to him or her, talk to him or her. You should never, how much possible, you should not allow the casualty to remain silent or quiet, okay? You should talk with the person, okay? Even if he or she answers or not, you should make him, you should not let him just stay in a silent mode. You should have to talk with the casualty. At least, hello, hello, can you listen to me? Something like that. You have to talk with the, okay. Talk to him or her, finish, and reassure him or her. And also to reassure him or her. Reassure means Mari Deb Barma. Reassure means what do you mean by reassure? Harsh, reassure means to give assurance, okay? Number third point you write, check ABC. Number third point, check ABC. ABC. Check ABC. In bracket you write down A for airway. A and then put a dash and write down airway. A-I-R-W-A-Y, airway. A, put a dash, airway. B, put a dash, breathing. B for breathing, B-R-E-A-T-H-I-N-G, breathing. C, circulation. C is for circulation. C-I-R-C-U-L-A-T-I-O-N, circulation. Airway, breathing, circulation. Okay, check A, B, C. Number 4.
What is circulation? Ma'am, what is circulation meaning? Like, what is?
Circulation means
What
you
the
will
meaning of
have to
circulation?
check for the patient's pulse rate. Okay, whether he is circulating. You have to check for respiratory rate, the pulse rate of the casualty at the time when the scene has taken place. Okay. This class will be taken later. I will take a full class about this topic. Okay, your ABC and then artificial and CPR, it will come all together. Okay.
Okay.
Number 4, you write down, give artificial respiratory. Give artificial respiratory. Give artificial respiratory. Comma, if breathing has stopped. If breathing, B-R-E-A-T-H-I-N-G, if breathing has stopped. S-O-P-P-E-D, stopped.
Breathing.
If breathing has
Breathing
stopped.
has stopped.
S-T-O-P-P-E-D, stop. Okay. Number 5,
After give
give artificial respiratory, comma, if breathing has stopped. Breathing. Every one of you can breathe. Is there anyone who
Yes,
can't
ma'am.
breathe? What do you breathe
No,
in?
ma'am.
What do you inhale?
Oxygen.
Oxygen. What do you exhale?
Carbon dioxide.
CO2.
Okay. Number 5, you write down. Stop bleeding if any. Stop bleeding. BLEEDING, bleeding. Stop bleeding if any. If there is any nose bleed, any mouth bleed, any ear bleed, you will have to stop that bleeding first. Okay. If someone is bleeding from the nose, you will just stay, or what? You will just stay like that, cool and calm, or instead you would help him or her to stop the bleeding. What would you do? If you have a hanky, you will put a hanky on his nose. You will ask his chin to tilt upwards, right? So these are some of the minor steps that you can do. Okay. Number 6, treat for shock. Treat for shock. SHOCK. Treat for shock. Treat for
Yes, ma'am.
shock. Number 7. Number 7.
Ma'am, what is number 6?
Treat for shock. SHOCK. When the body doesn't get enough blood flow, then the person is prone to get shock. Understand? You should have proper blood flow in your body.
Yes, ma'am.
If that stops, then you will have heart attack. Okay. So about this topic also, I'll be taking it in my next class. In other units, shock is also there. You will learn in that class. Okay. Number 7.
Okay, ma'am.
Do not allow people to crowd around. Do not allow people to crowd around. Means overcrowding should be avoided, in simple words. Okay. Write down. Do not allow people to crowd around. Do not allow people to crowd around. Crowd. CROWD. Do not allow people to crowd around. Number 8. Do not remove clothes unnecessarily. Do not remove clothes unnecessarily. You should maintain the privacy of the person. Understand? You should not just remove his or her clothes. Do not remove clothes unnecessarily. UNNECSSARILY, unnecessarily. Number 9, arrange for transportation. Arrange for transportation. Arrange for transportation. TRANSPORTATION. Arrange for transportation of the casualty. Arrange the transportation of the casualty. Means you will have to call for emergency aid, emergency services. Okay. Next subheading likha. Indian, INDIAN, Indian Good Samaritan, good, GOOD, good. Indian Good Samaritan, 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 Samaritan protection guidelines. These are the guidelines which we will be talking about now. Indian Good Samaritan protection guidelines. Protection, PROTECTION, protection guidelines, GUIDELINES. I will share the screen with you. Okay. Wait. Can you see? Can you see on the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, these are the rules of first aid which we were talking about. Check, call, care. Okay, this is the diagram. Check, call, care. You just draw this diagram in the rules of first aid. Please draw this diagram.
Screen.
Oh,
Ma'am, I
sorry.
can see.
Something red color. Now you
There is no diagram.
Haha.
Then there is no diagram. I think it's only
can't
rules,
see.
I guess.
No,
Yes,
rules
ma'am.
of first aid. Here you can see check, call, care. Can you see this round thing?
No,
Yes,
ma'am,
ma'am.
it's
Ma'am,
not
I can
written.
see.
It's only red.
That file is not yet open, ma'am. That
Uh-huh.
file is not yet open.
Huh?
File is not yet open.
File is not open.
File is not open yet. You can't see.
Okay. Listen, less than 1 minute is left in my Zoom. Again, it will be, the session will expire. You do one thing. I will end this meeting and you join again. It will be like yesterday.
Okay, ma'am.
otherwise. Please join again, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Mm.
Hmm.